I am Vanessa Thomas with the 4 o'clock news on the street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube on IWER TV. In the headlines, unions unite to fight with protest in the capital city on Friday. Another cyclist killed in an accident. Thieves steal plantain plants from Guapo Gardener, and internationally WhatsApp announces several new privacy updates. And now the news in detail. Several trade unions have pledged their support for each other and will be staging a massive march in the capital city this Friday. At a press conference this morning, representatives from each of the country's trade unions, including the Prison Officers Association, the Fire Association, the Nursing Association, Communications Workers Union, and the Public Services Association, joined together with JTAM leader Ansel Roger to explain that they will be marching against the government's 4% wage negotiation offer, which they simply say is not enough for workers to maintain themselves and support their families. Also, according to Trinidad and Tobago Registered Nurses Association second Vice President Letitia Cox, her union will be out and strong to represent nurses on Friday, as many of them are facing the possibility of not having their contracts renewed. In other news, police are seeking the public's assistance to help identify a man who was killed in a road traffic accident in Marabella on Sunday night. According to reports, a 40-year-old man was driving his vehicle north along the San Fernando bypass around 10:30 p.m. when, upon reaching the vicinity of the old drive-in cinema, he came into contact with a man who was riding a bicycle. The cyclist and the driver suffered serious injuries in the impact. The cyclist succumbed to his injuries at the scene. The deceased was said to be a man of dark complexion, clad in blue jeans and a black t-shirt, and in his 30s. The driver of the vehicle was taken to the San Fernando hospital and treated. Anyone with information can contact the Marabella police. In other news, police are once again calling on citizens to follow the road traffic rules and regulations. This latest call comes after 7 people were arrested during roadblock operations in Matura on Sunday between 4:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. The arrested included a man who failed a breathalyzer test, 2 women for allegedly driving without a permit, and 1 person for allegedly using obscene language and resisting arrest. Police also issued 18 fixed penalty notices to wayward motorists for various traffic violations. A 66-year-old Guapo gardener is mourning the loss of over $10,000 after thieves stole over $7,000 worth of plantain suckers from his garden off Forest Reserve Road. Suckers are used to plant new trees. Additionally, the thieves damaged about 200 fully grown trees with young and full plantain intact. The gardener said the thieves dug the trees out of the ground. He also reported that he harvested 200 pounds of Grammy shell fig, and that too was stolen. The gardener said he would like to be compensated for his loss, but feels he might not be entitled, considering he plants his crops on state lands. Internationally, WhatsApp has announced new privacy updates, including the ability for users to check their messages without other people knowing. The platform will soon allow people to control who can see when they're online, prevent others from taking screenshots of certain messages, and leave groups without notifying anyone. WhatsApp has more than 2 billion users globally and is owned by Facebook parent Meta. Announcing the changes on Facebook and Instagram, CEO Mark Zuckerberg said the company would keep building new ways to protect people's messages and keep them as private and secure as face-to-face conversations. The screenshot blocking tool, which will be made available on messages intended to be viewed just once, is still being tested and will be made available later, according to WhatsApp. And that was the 4 o'clock news on the street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube on IWER TV. Recapping the headlines: unions unite to fight with protest in the capital city on Friday. Another cyclist killed in an accident. Thieves steal plantain plants from Guapo Gardener, and internationally WhatsApp announces several new privacy updates. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas. Miss Aisha Wells, the Queen of Talk, she's up next.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Hot off the Press presents Aisha Wells' birthday bash. Come celebrate with